1. Welcome to Solo Cups and Wine. We're here. This is a very special episode. This episode right now is going to be an interview with the boy Yuck, YSL_Bugatti. My name is Steve, at StevenT927 on Instagram. Yuck has you just recorded 2 projects. We're going to play them on the show. We're going to let you talk about them. Talk about what these projects are leading up to, which is a very big thing, and the music that you're going to be working on. We have a lot in the works with you and your music, and incorporating that into Solo Cups and Wine, and getting us all out there on the scene to promote, to get you up on stage doing live shows out here in the Long Island and tri-state area, getting good production for your album, for your songs that have coming out. So talk to me, Yuck.
Yo, what's up, man? Yeah, man, this is like the way you said it's a special episode. Kind of is, because all right, I don't have like a big following. 2 years ago I put out a mixtape with some of the songs, because I made a new SoundCloud. It's Yuck, YUK. I put out like an 8-song mixtape. I got like 4 of those songs on my SoundCloud called #FreeShit 2016. It was like at a time where I was doing good in life, and I put it out, was fired, then something happened, like I had to go away for a parole violation, then I came home, a lot of stuff happened in my life, and I guess, we all go through things in life, but, now, like, I'm back, I figured out, I think I figured a couple things out of my life, and this is the first music I put out since then. It's a 2-song project called The Cover Story, because it's kind of like covers, I'm rapping over other beats, 2 freestyles, Teed Up freestyle, and I'm Upset freestyle, to the Teed Up beat by Ray Shrummer, and the I'm Upset beat, Drake, which are 2 songs that are kind of relevant now. I'm Upset by Drake came out like a couple days ago, and I actually wrote the song like an hour after I heard his song, and I recorded it like a day after that. And these songs are really just to showcase my talent, just to show people that I still got it, the people who know me. I even started over my SoundCloud account. I'm on YouTube now, and I'm starting from scratch. What is
the link for your SoundCloud and for your YouTube so the people can find you?
SoundCloud is under YUK Yuck, and my YouTube is under Yuck, and we got all the Solo Cups episode on the playlist on the Yuck channel. I think it's actually under YSL Bugatti or Yuck. So, along those lines, you'll find it, actually. But if you go on the Solo Cups and Wine YouTube channel, my music or any of our stuff is going to be on that playlist, too. Well, we all try to, it's like a family thing. But this is all leading up to my EP that should be coming out within weeks, that I already wrote and started working on with Everyday Product. The album is going to be called Rainy Days, REIGNY Days, DAYS. The reason I spelled it like that is because, I turn rain, like the theme is like I turn rain to rain, like real rain, like when it rains it pours, to rain, like it's time to rule and shine, like. It's just 2 freestyle songs where I basically just flex lyrically. Obviously, it has some stuff that makes sense, like about my life and how I'm gonna handle it and what I'm doing now in my life on some like positive, like confident flow. You know what I'm saying? But my album's gonna have a lot of meaning to it. Like a lot of the songs, it's got like a little concept between song 1 through 5. Like you'll kind of get it. And I put a lot of my heart and soul into that.
So before we get into the first song, which I'm gonna load up here, tell them how you started rapping, how long you've been rapping, and just your journey getting you to where you are now.
Well, the crazy part is, like, as a kid, you see, my father's Turkish. He's not in my life. He hasn't been for a really long time. I was the only child for a long time, and like I would listen to Eminem. My dad didn't like rap music, so I guess when someone tells you not to do something as a kid, you do it, right? So I started getting into it. I have to listen to certain things behind his back. I got the Eminem, the Slim Shady LP. Then I think I had like the Marshall Mathers LP at the same time. Like the Britney Spears album came out. I remember like I got that just to make my mom happy. And I had the edited version on accident, and the edited version didn't have the song Kim on it. It was another song, and it still kind of was vulgar in their eyes. And I like got my ass beat over it, but like I used to like be on top of my bed pretending I was performing. Big Pun was like my favorite rapper, so I used to call myself Punisher. Like that was my rap name, like my imaginary rap name. I was like an imaginary rapper. Like I was like signed to Shady Records and G Unit and Aftermath, like in my own little stupid imaginary head. I would go on top of my bed, perform, Yuck and 50 Cent, like for Ja Rule, like in my like I used to like do weird shit, bro. And like I would rap, and I'm like, yo, I'm good. Freestyle in the shower. Started like really getting into it, showing people at school, and I realized I was better than a lot of people. Not to be confident, I was like 10 to 13. I really figured out I wanted to be a rapper, and I took it there. I would be rap out people in high school, like me and Passport General. Matter of fact, the rapper that you know, he got a little following. Shout out to Long Island. He's from CI, lives in Lindenhurst. Actually shouted that out on Hot 97. I respect that. Me and him would always battle. Times he would spank me, the times I'll spank him. Like we always, you know, we you know, if you ask him, I'm probably like the only guy he felt was I. You know what I'm saying? And I feel the same way. And my man James Jackson, from Wine Dance, Gutterville, he came to Lindenhurst School. I remember he was in school and he realized I could rap. We would go record some songs and stuff, and like when we would be battling people, he would like force me to rap in front of a crowd of people. I ain't gonna lie, I got mad love for that man, because if it wasn't for that man, I would probably been shy in front of mad people. And I started doing that and realizing I was good, man. And you know, I was starting to make music. Then I've been through a lot of shit in my life where I would get in trouble, go away, not be consistent, living a certain lifestyle, acting like I didn't have time for music. But I realized, you know, I always loved music so much, but if I love it so much, I can't even realize I shouldn't act on it, you know? So now, you know, I made mixtapes in the past, but like I had a lot of things going on in my life that kept me from doing it, which is really not an excuse either. So now, you know, I'm still 26. But I am getting there, you know. I'm getting close to my 30s day by day. So like, I gotta do this shit now. And anyway, I got a lot of material.
As somebody who's seen you in the game and doing this for a long time, and seen you come to the points where you're really motivated in the music and you're putting out a lot of work, to other times when you're more motivated on other things and you back off from the music, this is a period where you seem very motivated. And let's get to the music and let the people hear the first song. We're going to play it fully. We'll talk about it a little bit afterwards, and then we'll let them hear the second song. All right, so the first song coming up right now is the Teed Up freestyle, right?
Yeah, right. And one more thing, like I apologize for the people, because there's a lot of my friends that be like, yo, if you're good like this, Yuck, why don't you put out music? And this is like my apology. Like, here you guys go. Boom.
Let's get it.
The beat.
Yukky. Cover story.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm teed up.
Yeah.
I think they ticked off. I'm all into the street stuff.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm teed up. Yeah. I'm not a nice guy. Whoa. I fuck your wife and tell her white lie. Yeah. Red flag on my right side. This summer looking like the right time. Your bitch slid in my DM, she was acting like a groupie. She said she liked the movies, took her home, we made a movie. Made man, nigga, ain't a man that ever made me. I call that man my plug, if that nigga ever paid me. Nigga, I'm G'd up, yeah. I fuck your bitch, I caught 3 nuts, yeah. I remember missing 3 summers. Same time, Chief keep screaming 300. If you see me with her, we fucking, yeah. I can't get attached, but she love me. No dog shit, I don't wanna see nothing. No, the only thing I wanna see is money. Yeah, and y'all just imitations. I'm the prototype nigga, and I just threw a party, so don't bring your wife with you. My niggas let a Henny, they don't drink no white liquor. And I just want some yellow hair, pretty white bitches. And I don't care what you do, I'm just minding my business. These rapping niggas fool, cook them up in my kitchen. Selling dope, but we just started solo cups. You ain't my day one if we never rode the bus. And I don't Born into the streets, though. Whoa. Yeah.
Hey, yup, go. Rainy day.
All right, so that was the teed up freestyle. It's a banger. Talk to me, Yukky. Talk to me about that song. I mentioned it before on one of the previous episodes. You got definitely your flow is gutter. Like you rap real well. Out of everybody that we grew up with that was in the music industry, you had better lines, a better flow than most people. But we could also see you branching out and you getting more. You have a very specific voice. You have a very unique voice. And we see you using that more as an instrument, as to create your own melodies, which you've always been talented with. And you branching out now, and it's cool, man.
Yeah, thank you. Cause like, yeah, I know I used to be all about the lyrical shit, or have like insecurities, like that's not cool, or you know what I'm saying, like trying to help out people, like profit as young. But like, you know, I slacked a lot because of the lifestyle I was living. Now I'm here, but you're right, it's the instrument thing. Like Young Thug, one of the rappers that really inspired me for like the last 3-4 years. You know, like his voice is like an instrument. You know what I'm saying? Like I could see the musician in that guy and the hard work. And this song, I ain't gonna lie, this two song project, the cover story, like this is my favorite one. I listen to it over and over again, don't find no flaws in it. I'm not gonna lie, the other one, like I was listening to it, there was, you know, you're your own worst critic. You know, when you have music, you'll like listen to it, like, I don't like that one. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy with I'm Upset Freestyle 2. And at the end of the day, it's just a 2-song project to show you guys I still got it. And you're gonna see a lot more of the melodies and the pain and the happiness or the joy, the emotions in Rainy Days EP. You're gonna see that. And I'm actually gonna shoot a video to this one within a week or two. You know, it's just gonna be like a simple walkthrough video. Just
can we expect any features on the Rainy Days EP?
You see, I thought about it, but the crazy part is I'll probably mention this now, but I'm gonna also put up a post. But to be honest, I'm thinking about making Rainy Days just all me, because there's going to be a sequel to Rainy Days, like a continuation to the concept, which might just be like less of a concept. But artists I do want to work with after this EP, because I want these to be all about me, like not to be selfish. I want people to get a taste of me. It's only a 2-song project and a 5-song EP. You know, I'm definitely got more work to come, more collabos, you know. But artists I want to work with in the future after this EP comes out in a couple weeks are Passport General, someone I grew up with, Controversy at Wine Dance, holla at the homie, Royal, aka Rich Rhymer from Harlem, Nah Boogs from the Bronx, The Ape, Phileo, Often Space, who's our boy, who I've already worked with. My man Jones Bush, you know, he's a little rowdy, you know, flow on the track from Jamaica, Queens. And as far as like production engineers, Everyday Product, who's actually produced these 2 songs, who's producing my whole EP, and Landon Tracks, LNN tracks. You know, I worked with him on my last mixtape.
It's real cool to work with you and see you grow within the scene, because then we get to see you interact with artists and producers around the way. Mm-hmm. And I gotta say, like, I know a lot of those people you mentioned. The work with you in Often Space, I feel like that sound, because we just so everybody knows. Different sounds. Yeah, it's 2 completely different sounds, but you guys are very like vocally inclined. Like you guys use a lot of inflection. Yeah. Like it's 2 different styles, but you guys use a lot of the same tools. Mm-hmm. And it would be
we have the same birthday. We're both Libras, man.
Yeah, and just so everybody knows, you Often, the 4 of us, we've been cool for fucking
middle school, man.
For really like 15 years
man.
Now.
Yeah, for sure, man.
So I look forward to that. I look forward to you guys. Just so everybody knows, Often Space is at the beginning of this episode. The intro song is a song by Often Space, and now we were waiting to premiere your songs, and now we can use those as intros, so you will get more acquainted with these songs. And you got the videos coming out for it. You got everything else that you're working on. And I just want to point out, I want everybody to notice, Yuck just pulled out a notepad to talk about. He had a point. We didn't talk about anything that we were going to talk about in this interview.
This is not rehearsed.
This is all freestyle, but you still had notes prior, and that's how you live your life. Ever since you've been young, you've been real detail oriented and real organized and hardworking. And I want to see that shine through on this album, man.
And the great part, I am hardworking when I work hard, but like there's times I slacked off in my life, and I'm only human. And I apologize to everybody that like I've done that too, cause I feel like you bring a lot of people along with you when you fuck up. But you know, like my best friend Anthony Guerra, he was at the gym. He's like, "Yo, your song, like your songs, like it's not like when you were younger and lyrical." And you know, he don't really got an ear for the new stuff, like the 6ix9ines and the A Boogies. He's just like he'll go listen to some Eminem and some 50, which I loved, my idols. But you know, he was just telling me, and in my eyes, I was like, you know what? That's a compliment to me, because that's the sound I was looking for. And maybe the artists I mentioned, maybe I won't never work with them, but that's who I do want to work with, and who I'm planning on working with, doing collabs with. But me, I want to grow as an artist, but also I am going to be one of those artists that doesn't work with many people, kind of like a Drake, and not so much like a J. Cole, because J. Cole don't work with anyone, period. Yeah. But I do want to work with people, but most of my stuff is going to be solo, unless people want to work with me.
I feel like that's good too, because your sound is real insulated. You're not influenced by a lot of people around you. You've always had a real unique sound, and like you said, you're influenced by Young Thug. You've always been influenced by 50, the whole G Unit movement, and M ever since we've been young. But you never sounded like them.
It's never about just the music, but like people I used to try to sound like as a younger, cause I was influenced by like Lloyd Banks. Like people I've been influenced over the past and now. Lloyd Banks, 50 Cent, because like the image he portrayed, but I want to be like 50 Cent and Drake mixed, you know, like still be like a gentleman but be the tough guy in the music. But you know, 50 Cent, Drake, Lloyd Banks, Eminem for sure. Tupac was definitely influence, and like Young Thug and Future. Yeah, that's like, those are like my main influences, you know, and that's really about it when it comes to like rappers and music. You know?
Let's get to the music.
And Lil Wayne.
Oh yeah, Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's always been a big influence.
And Max B. Max B has a lot to do with me too.
Yeah, and we could see the Max B. I could see that,
how I switch up.
Yeah, how you switch up. You real you don't really give a fuck, man. You don't like you real loose with your style. Like you go in and out of flows. You try a lot of new shit that I haven't heard before, and you could tell you're experimental. And you're like it's weird to see somebody who's from the street, who knows like the street shit, and still willing to be experimental. Like a big trap that you fall into is feeling like just because you gotta keep it real with yourself, you can't experiment with your music. A lot of guys fall into the trap, and you don't.
And style too. Like I'll wear different shit. Like Young Thug, that's why I love Young Thug. You know, I won't wear a dress, but he will. But niggas ain't gonna tell him in his face like, yo, you this and that, because he's a real street dude. He's really about that life, and that's what he does. I'm not worried about what the next man does, but when he does dress like I dress, he dresses really nice. I like it. But even with dress, like I wear hoop earrings. Like I got a hoop earrings. They're not like gay hoop, but you know, I got a lot of gay people, and I love gay people. Like I got a lot of gay people in my family. I'm not saying like that. Like, you know, certain
people
like,
gotta. I know what you mean though. People
like,
gotta
stop like a gay style, that gay, like homosexuals wear like probably bigger hoops, but actually a lot of homosexuals wear the same hoops I wear. Like they like Sam Smith got the same hoop earrings I got, type of shit. But it's just not. I'm not gay. But I you know, I actually got a real close gay friend I actually go to diner with a lot, and my man's cousin, and we used to smoke blunts. And like, and I'm saying, I don't discriminate. I love everybody, but like, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of homosexuals, they dress very nice. I like some of the stuff they wear. Maybe I won't put it together like them, because this rap shit is not only about skill, it's about an image too. Like I'm saying, I just dyed my hair red. I got some red in my hair. Like I'm not scared to be who I want to be. Because just because I lived a certain lifestyle doesn't mean I gotta dress or be a certain way or talk a certain way. You can still be educated and still be tough. Or like your father could be a cop and you could still be tough. Or you can still wear tight jeans or baggy jeans, whatever you want, man. Swagger is not what you do, it's how you do it, you know?
Yeah. No, and people downplay people for the way they look. They downplay Young Thug a lot, and his music is fire. Like he does have a lot of he's influenced most new artists that come out now who are being experimental.
Like, look at Tekashi. He's experimental with even the Instagram videos. Like, you know, even J. Cole said it on the interview. And J. Cole had an interview with Lil Pump, which was cool. Which, it's crazy conversation.
We'll get to that on the episode.
But, like, yeah,
let's
like,
focus on
these guys want it so bad, they'll do it. And I want it so bad, I'm willing to do whatever for my success, like, along my standards, you know? Like,
yeah, no, you've never compromised your music though, ever. Like, you've always kept it real good to your style. But let's get into the next song. So this upcoming song right now is the I'm Upset freestyle, right?
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, this is the one I was on. Yeah. 2018 shit. 2018 rainy day. Yeah, cover story. For the set. Gorillas, don't I do it to the death. Gorillas taking over, be my chest. I got all these bitches on my neck. Then they ask me how I'm feeling, I'm upset. Cause I done did that time all on my own. And you don't pay the bill that's on my phone. I'm just trying to feel it, then I'm gone. Cause I was broken, you ain't give me dumb. Now I get that scully on the wrench. With a gun, I'm long range, just like I'm Reggie. Hit you up on close range, that's a penalty. I used to fight the old heads, they used to bet on me. When I was young, a couple bitches put the wet on me. I was broke, that's why my father used to get on me. All summer, I'ma leave these niggas dead on me. This for my mother and that motherfucking set on me. They all know I get it in. Serve it though. Think you come again, my friend. Man, I know there's so much to hate about me. When they see me, my exes screw their face about me. You should know to never, ever, ever doubt me. You was lying. Remember when you said you got me? Your best friend, she a hoe, and you a thotty. You know what I meant when I said you was catching bodies. Yeah, you a hoe, don't forget. Yeah, you got soul, but I bet. Yeah, I think of all of the regret. I'm upset, better yet, man, I'm back. You ain't entertaining me with sex. I'm too busy thinking about what's next. I got a sponsor and we going through the steps. I'm addicted to this cash and these checks. Higher power got me in the end. I was born alone, I never had no friends. Only family and nothing, no pretend. These fuck niggas, they be spitting in the wind. I just sent a couple dollars to the county. To some niggas that ain't never hold me down. Your girl got a baby daddy in her home. They just won't appreciate it till you gone. Yeah.
Hendo on the beat.
And that was the I'm Upset freestyle. Talk to me, Yuk.
Yeah, well, the great part, I had another song that I wrote to the Praise the Lord beat on A$AP Rocky's album, but then I ain't even put it out, which I might put it out still in the future, like in a couple weeks. But then I wrote to this too, and I'm like, you know, I'm gonna keep it 2-song project. I only got to do 2 songs that day. I could have done 3. I just did 2. I didn't have more time, but you know, it was a relevant song that day, and if I put it out this week, it's relevant because that song just came out. And I know a lot of people probably thought about it, like in the rap game. So I'm like, you know, I'm gonna do it as early as possible. So that's why I did that. Couple valid lines came up, like relating to my life. You know, I'm not throwing shot to anybody. Nothing's really even subliminal. It's just my life. You know, if it don't apply, let it fly. But as far as everything, I'm not gonna hold back my good music to tiptoe around people's feelings. This is my life. This is my career. This is my craft. And everything I write, I put my foot on it. I don't want to put something out there with my name stamped on it if it's not the best I possibly tried to do, you know? And I try to be the best person every day in my life, and that's how I'm going to be with my music. And it was a relevant song at the time, so I wrote I'm Upset. Like I said, these 2 songs are really just to showcase my talent. Is there meaning to them? Yes, but, you know, I was just having fun, you know, to warm people up to this little album coming out. You know, I haven't even got a lot of views or whatever, but I appreciate whoever clicks and watches it. You see on the Solo Cups and Wine Instagram, our YouTube channel link is right there, and on that playlist you can get to my YouTube YouTube channel, because all my songs on my YouTube channel, on Yuck's YouTube channel, are on the Solo Cups and Wine YouTube channel playlist. And when we do post something up like that, we'll tell you link in the bio. And you can't really put links on Instagram captions, but I'll tag my Instagram. And when you go on my Instagram, I got my SoundCloud link in my bio, and I tag at Solo Cups and Wine, so you could go on Solo Cups and Wine and get all those links. And I got my YouTube links attached to whatever I post on Facebook. Share if I share something,
they could find that information
It's
all
easy,
throughout
man.
YouTube, all throughout Facebook. If you were able to find this episode, you're able to find that information.
It's 3 letters, man. It's 3 letters. YUK. I was gonna make my name Yukky, but I'm just gonna stick to Yuck.
Nah,
if you know
it's
me,
easy.
you know what it stands for.
So we see in the second song, you're definitely being more relatable, and you're out here living your truth. Like, you telling people what's up in your life, and I feel like that's a big point to listen to your music, is making that connection with you, because you got a real interesting story, and it's just getting you to open up about it and use that lyricism that you have to put it to that music. And the people will definitely, I look forward to hearing your songs on it, because I get to see you express yourself in a way that is uniquely you. So I'm sure that the people watching this who heard the both songs more, you got a little more personal on that I'm Upset freestyle, and I want to hear more stuff too. And I can imagine that after they hear these 2 songs, they want to hear more stuff. So we got to keep making sure that as a team, the whole unit, Solo Cups and Wine, you, whoever you're working with, producing with, we keep upgrading quality and creating good content and just flooding these streets with it. And I look forward to it. But we could sign out on that. Solo Cups and Wine. I'm Steve, Steven T927 at Instagram. Yukky at the YSL_Bugatti on Instagram. Shout out to Often Space. Shout out to Questlove 300. If you're an artist in the New York area and you want to get an interview, promote your material on the show, hit us up. You can hit us up on Instagram on solocupsandwine@gmail.com. Let us know what you're about. Let us hear your music, and if it's good, we'll get you on here. Yukky, you got anything you want to say?
Yeah, basically, man, just shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my man Strike. Shout out to Wave. Shout out to Royal. Shout out to Nah Bugs, Passport General, LNN Tracks. Shout out to Everyday Product, Box Visuals. You can search all those people on social media. If you want to record a video, feature, engineering, whatever, man. If you guys got any question about any of that stuff, even if you need equipment for the studio, we'll be able to get it for you. Anything, man. We appreciate the love, and I hope you guys appreciate it back.
Solo Cups and Wine, signing out.
SCaW. I'm all into the street stuff.
Yeah.